Hey, what's up guys? PDMaxi458 here, and welcome back to the InfoGame podcast with your host, me, PDMaxi458, and my original guest star, Dasher X15. Say hello, Dasher.
Hey everyone.
Alright everybody, this is video 2 of today. Earlier today I uploaded the Real Racing 3 video. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about Minecraft. So I'm going to start off in saying that I really do not like the game. I mean, I just think it's just really pointless. I just don't like it. The only thing I like about it is the multiplayer modes.
I like that you can build stuff and you can have it on creative, but I don't really like it. I'll play it, I just don't like it.
Okay, people, this is our perspective of the game. We honestly don't like the game, but if you like the game, that's all good and all. But just so you know, we do not like the game. The fact that you have to have an Xbox Live account to use the skins that you're able to, like, the game gives you, I just think that's just outrageous. But the one thing I think is cool about the game is the new update, the village pillage thing, where they added day traders and like actual game bad guys, and they ride in on these monster type things, and you just ransack the village. I think that's the only thing I like.
What I like about the game is the skin tones. I like how they have them in specific things. Like you can be the Star Wars skin tones. They have it in all 3 movies. You could be a Rogue One and everything. Then what I mostly like is you can be the Mario skin tones, which are cool because it has all the bad guys, and you could be Bowser, you could be Mario. And then there's also a thing on, I'm not sure which one it is, but you can do a Mario world actually, and you can go to Bowser's castle and everything, so that's cool.
Yeah, if you get it on Nintendo, new Nintendo 2DS or 3DS, it comes the Mario pack comes free with it. You can with the new update, you can add mansions, a lot more strongholds. You can make one world, one biome, and to be honest, I think they could add more to it, try to make it less boring. So yeah.
And also, another thing that I actually like about the game is there are a couple monsters that I like in the game. Mostly things like the blaze or with the skeletons. I like the iron golems mostly because they're they protect. Sometimes they'll be in villages and they'll protect the villagers, and if you attack them, the iron golems will attack you.
My least favorite mob is the Enderman. I mean, I've gotten jump scared a bunch of times playing that game. I remember one time when me and Dasher were playing, we had this, I made this underground base, cave thing. It was a really cool place, but I was just mining and stuff. He was redecorating his room, and we heard the sound of the Enderman, the whoop whoop thing they make. And I'm like, did you hear that? And he said, yeah. We went to go look, but it wasn't there. and then out of the blue it just comes in, and we go hide. Like we hide, and I hide in this little cubby thing that we have. It was the start of a mining thing, but we never really got to it. And I hid in there, and he was just standing there. And Kale was in my room looking through the doorway, and the Enderman was just standing there. And eventually, I came out and killed it. It was really scary.
Yeah, it really spooked me because Endermans are very, very, very scary. But I personally think that to me, I think that Endermans are the scariest monster. But there are others like the zombies and the ghast.
I think the creeper, the creeper is my second least favorite monster. I get jump scared by that too. And what gets me scared and makes me just not move is the sound they make, the tss. That's what just freaks me out. And then by the time I get back into the zone, I already been blown up.
Yeah, because the most part when it comes to the portals, I like the Nether and the Ender, but if there are some mods where there's like a TNT portal where when you go in it's just a TNT world, just a bunch of TNT. Then there's what else was there? But yeah, there's just a bunch of different portals that you can make. There's one portal where it's a...
These are all mods, by the way.
Yes, there's one mod portal where it's a Hero Brian portal where you go in and it's just
You spotted the sun.
Yeah, and it's just a bunch of like animals and monsters and stuff, and they all have white eyes, and at some point Hero Brian would attack you or something.
To be honest, I think the game needs to have more bosses than just the Ender Dragon, because the Ender Dragon is really easy. I just think the game's just too easy.
Yeah, that is true, because if you guys have heard of it before, there's another I don't know if it's true or not, but it's like a big version of zombie and creeper.
That's also a mod.
Yeah. But let's get more into the weapons.
I think they also I think they would need to add a little bit more weapons. Like they just added the trident, and the crossbow. I think they just I like my favorite weapon is the trident because of what the enchantments you can put on it. You can just be soaring around and flying just in survival by adding just the right enchantments. You can be soaring around everywhere. My least favorite weapon would be the well, it's not really a weapon, but my least favorite tool is the hoe, because it's like something that I never really use, and that's never really what I never really need to use.
Yeah, and like I mostly use the gold armor because I like the gold, but I like the enchantments that you can do too. Like there's one enchantment where you can put on your armor, and if you run or walk on the water, it'll turn into ice, and you can like it's basically like you're running and it's just turning into ice as you're running on the water.
Yeah, this Minecraft, I don't understand how it's still a very popular game. I don't get why people still play this game. Again, this is just my perspective on the game. If you guys like the game, that's all fine. I'm just saying this because I don't like the game. I don't get why it's still the most popular game. Like, it's not the most popular game. I think it's like the second most popular game. But I think the first most popular game would be Fortnite. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I think Fortnite. What I've heard is that Fortnite is the #1 game right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, if there are ways where if you have heard of like villagers and stuff, there is something that it's another type of villager. It's like they're sick. And like there are these villages sometimes where the houses are like in the mountain and stuff, and a lot of times there will be like villagers that are like sick, and if they touch another villager, then it'll just keep spreading. I'm not sure what it's called, but
The Blight. Okay, it's not the Blight. Well, I think we've run out of time for this podcast. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Smash that like button and always make sure to have that noti bell on so you know when a video comes out so you can try and be the first one there. And please subscribe if you have not. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.